Alright, fellas, we did not do very well on our Koyenskaya summons. Now, some would say, well, ZTL, maybe you should have saved more of your Saint Quartz, but I also really wanted Ruler Scotty. But this can all be fixed in this moment right here. If I can just get myself an Oberon, we can make some things happen over here on JP. You know, that opens up our Archetype Earth for the double Oberon setup. You know, I'm sure it'll be nice in my Ace the Savior setups. And then obviously with the new Bond update, you know, now I don't really care that my Castoria is Bond 15. We can go back to doing arts farming. So please, FGO gods, I did a whole bunch of grailing for Muramasa today because I was thinking about who I wanted my Grand Saber to be. And it was just like, Muramasa's done too much for me, man. He was like my main first arts AoE character. I thought he was so good. I went for the NP2. So I'm like, it's gotta be this guy. As much as I love people like Ibuki and stuff, one, some of them aren't bonded correctly yet, and I was not gonna sit around and wait. Because I think it's up until the 28th, it doesn't cost any AP, or it doesn't cost the little sand shaker things that you get for doing the Bleached Earth missions. But, sorry, every time a new servant pops up, I'm like, we had such a long loading that I'm like, is this it? Do I finally get to use the boy Oberon on JP? Do I finally get 1% of my account's true power? But I think it's until like the 28th or 29th, something like that. You don't have to use, it's like any AP, or it doesn't cost the little salt shaker things. So I'm going to be getting that done. I think we're going to do that probably later today when we go live. You know, I'm going to be like, all right, let's run into these blind. I've heard that it's like a little difficult, that it can have some challenge on some of like the harder difficulties, but we're literally the GOATs. Like, we're too goated to lose to some random reappearing Masashi, right? Which, I mean, I've seen the new NP for her. It's pretty dope. Although, I remember looking at it saying, like, oh my goodness, is this going to be, like, we're going to get an animation update and everything? But I'm pretty sure the Masashi boss's NP is AoE, which does kind of suck a little bit. I mean, I guess they could just strap it on to our current Saber Masashi, right, and just call it a day. And they're just like, yeah, yours just isn't an AoE one, right? Yours just still does the thing, but a single target. But I don't know. New Masashi, perhaps? AoE Saber farming Masashi that looks the exact same? What if we get the Samurai Remnant Berserker Masashi, and we just also make her a farmer like the other Berserker Masashi? Or, novel concept, you could just, you know, give me the Samurai Remnant costume. Now, I know it's gold. I don't get excited for gold, right? Because then stuff like this happens. Shenanigans. Shenanigans like this that was happening on the Koyenskaya's banner, left, right, and center. Okay, I see gold. I'm not pogging or anything, right? I'm not getting happy. I'm not getting excited. What was the loading for? All of these cards have been old cards that I have on cards. All of these CEs and all of these servants. Dude, playing too much Yu-Gi-Oh, investing in too many other games. Right? I'm starting to go crazy. I'm calling stuff cards now. But I'm like, all the things here have been things that I already own. I was waiting for that to go gold, so it could be like, let's prove this guy wrong. This has been the longest multi of all time. Now, because we haven't really gotten anything, it can keep going and give me something better, and then as soon as I complain about it, look at that. Nothing. Nothing. We'll look at Huang Feihu. Where are you at, buddy? Where are you at on the NP chart? Because, at the very least, if he becomes NP5, that's dope. That's cool. Is he already NP5? What am I, stupid? These are riders, right? Yeah. Or wait, did I not have Huang on this account? So that was no, he is NP5. I'm like, what am I, stupid? Okay, well, I guess it's a rare mana prism. So that was the thing I was gonna say. I was like, if we have them NP5, then you can sell the gold characters, and consolation is I guess you get a couple of rare prisms. That's pretty cool. So what was all the loading for, huh? Is loading just a lie now? Back when I was playing FGO, loading was always a good sign of good luck and happening, or that you were at least going to be getting something decent. Nowadays, loading, nothing. Means nothing, doesn't mean jack diddly squat, bro. I want my old loading back. It gave me a little bit of hope, you know, it gave me a little bit of inspiration. I would also just like if they would just toss me Oberon, right? That'd be also be really cool. Because I'm pretty sure but the Pretenders don't really have anything super special. It's not like Draco's where all the lights go out or anything. It's just like, here's the Pretender card. It's spooky. It's a little scary. Who knows what that guy in the back of the card is doing? He's on the prowl. So, At the very least, I don't have to get, like, super worried about being like, I gotta make sure all the lights disappear. Although some rainbow lights would be really nice. That'd be really cool. Like, that with a little bit of lag. Oh my goodness. Oh my lord, dude. Am I just the greatest player of all time or what? Am I just the GOAT? Am I just that good? You know what? I have now finally I have risen above being a lower class citizen on FGOJP. I am now a middle class citizen. We can't be upper class yet. We don't have Korean Sky yet, but hey, the beginning of this year has been very nice with the JP account. We picked up Ruler Scotty, we picked up Oberon, and we of course got butt blasted all over the place by the Korean Sky. Well, then again, Korean Sky might have been a little bit easier because we did divert some of those funds to Metatron John, right? So if it wasn't a Jean face, like I could skip Lilith to try to get myself Korean Sky because I want all my good Buster characters to be online. But you release a new Jean phase, look, if you haven't seen the Saber Face tier list, you don't know how peak Jean actually is. The lowest she could be, B tier, and that's for vanilla Jean, alright? It would be really funny if they just gave me a 2-in-1, and they said, you know what, ZTL, you've been trying so hard, take another take another Oberon. Not that it really changes anything for my account or anything, but here you go. If you want to do some, make him your grand character, right? That's why we have them all question marked out. You know, we're going to give you NP2 so you can make Oberon your grand guy. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm pretty sure we at least have the Tlaloc on our account. So if we were doing a pretender, it'd probably be that. Well, no, it'd probably be Lady Avalon, right? I'm just actually yapping. No, if you get grand pretender, Lady Avalon. Stop playing, all right? But that's only if we get to do each one as a grand. Which, seeing how strong the grands are right now, like, dude, they're a little nuts. They're a little crazy. They might have snapped a little too hard on how good they made these grands. I know we were all like, well, I mean, just them being able to use the Bond CE is really good, and you know, maybe they get a little bit of extra stats, and they were like, how about you check this out? Extra stats, 85 different CEs. You know what? They get their own skill tree as well. Screw it. Here you go. Just give your guy everything. Is your Bond CE Dookie Dog Water bad? Is it PP Poo Poo Penis bad? Here you go. 50% starting gauge. It's like, well, this is a little broken. This is a little nasty. This is a little disgusting. All right, you made them a little strong, but hey, you know what, dude? We'll take it. It means that all the investment in my character is going to pay off. And, well, I was going to be really excited about this, which I am excited, but we have a little bit of a problem because I was grailing up the Muramasa. We don't have any more QP, so that's a little bit of a problem. But that's a problem for me, all right? We'll try to solve that later on today because, again, I will be going live over here on the Twitch and the YouTube. The Twitch is in the description. YouTube, you're just subscribed, you got your notifications on. You'll get that notification when we're going to go conquer our Grand Saber. But, yeah, I didn't really have a whole lot of people I wanted to Grand on this account. Because, like, Salter I'm planning on doing on the main account. Like, that's going to be my Grand Saber over there. And then nobody else was, like, even close to Bond 10, right? That might be kind of the most annoying thing, is that if it's like, well, even if I did want to do Mordred, right? I couldn't do Mordred. It wouldn't work out. So it's like, kind of unfortunate. Kind of sucks. But I'm really happy with Muramasa. So we'll be doing that later today. The polls, I didn't get to kick the trash can this time, but I'm sure you can tell I am overflowing with excitement. But yeah, good day. Good day to be me, but also could be a good day for you if you, I don't know. I don't know what kind of bit that is. Come out to the live stream, I guess. Yeah, sure. Come out to the live stream and you could also have good luck as well.